You know my main problem with the Windows Store? It's not even the fact that it's like impossible to find anything on there, or the fact that if you try to buy something, it's like, hey, would you like to use your old Xbox Live info from over 6 years ago? No, because, you know, I want to use my new info, because that's how I have money on it. But hey, it's still going to try to use that old info anyways, because of course it is. It's the fact that whenever something interesting comes out on the platform, they never tell anyone about it. And so, like, they send you out those little emails like, hey guys, we got new movies. I don't watch movies. I don't care. I want to find out about the interesting stuff on the platform. And this is something that is interesting. Maka here, and we're going to be checking out Phantom Dust, which is apparently an original Xbox game that has been re-released on PC and Xbox One as a sort of pseudo remaster. But yeah, I want to go ahead and try it out because I never ended up playing it and I know basically nothing about it. Apparently it's a tactical action game. I already set up a profile because basically it doesn't let you change the settings until you set up a profile, which is kind of annoying. There's also a help and support, which is normally put together with the options menu, and it just opens up xbox.com, like just the main page of xbox.com. I think that it's broken. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and go in scenario mode, which apparently I think is the single player. So people like this, and apparently it has some old cutscenes. Oh.
Not when the world changed. Nor why.
So I think this is post-apocalyptic? I think. It has like a really punk style. It has like that grunge punk style that I really, really liked back in like the PS2 sort of Xbox days. Mysterious dust poison the surface. She talks really, really slowly. I'm already getting bored. Oh, so it's miasma. Alright, so I'm sitting here watching this really long cutscene. In the actual video, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. I tried to be a little bit more entertaining during this, but I realized that this entire intro thing is going to be at least 15 minutes in full length. So, yeah, enjoy the fast forward bits. I'm just going to fast forward as fast as this is, but hey, I find it kind of nostalgic, so I kind of want to watch it, and plus it's supposed to give plot things, but apparently they're opening a tomb right now on my screen. And I think that's our player, or maybe not. I think it's our player, or maybe it's a demon guy, and that's not our player. No, that's definitely our player. It's the guy from the screenshot. Or not the screenshot, the thumbnail. Whatever, I'm gonna stop rambling, and we're gonna see the end of this cutscene thing together. Got it? Then we're gonna go into gameplay. And that's when I'll actually start the timer. Oh my god, all these pixely effects are annoying my eyes. What? Oh shit, I'm awake. Hi. Yes. So we fast forward through all that, right? Okay, cool. Now we're actually in the game. It seems like it's a 30 FPS lock, which is, oh my god, that's atrocious. Anyway, so this seems super retro. We are a guy with amnesia, which is pretty obvious. I'm gonna talk to you. Who are you? That face. I know you, I think. Cool. Wait a minute. I am not a space cowboy. That was a terrible pun. What is this place? What? You've lost your memory too? Shoot. What the hell is going on? I don't know. Plot development. This is super retro. Jesus Christ. Sometimes it's like very difficult to remember how all like those older games are just like not very good. What am I supposed to be doing? Exactly. Like that's one thing that's also kind of unclear in a lot of older games. Like what am I supposed to be doing? I don't know. Am I supposed to talk to this guy again? Does he say the same thing? Hey, is that door open? Yeah, so I was just supposed to talk to the guy again. Thanks, game. Normally the one interaction. Oh my god, more cutscenes? Are you serious? I swear to god, if I had to hit that fast forward button, I'm gonna be very upset. This also has a lot of voice acting. No, he's not the one that brought us here. Some other people did. I know that from the cutscene. I'm intelligent. I can do...
Why don't you tell us what happened?
Investigation work.
You've no memory at all, is that right?
Nope.
Just an image of some ancient ruins.
Oh, hey, he's a psychic.
And a strange gut feeling that you have to go there.
I don't.
But how did you know that?
Everybody's the same, all of us. Now you. Please, follow me.
So...
Explain everything once we arrive.
Okay, well, he's going to explain everything, but I'm still going to speculate. So basically, this is a post-apocalyptic world. Everything is falling apart, and then everyone was put into cryosleep. And then when they're awakened from cryosleep, from the espers, which are like magic people, if you didn't see it in the cutscene because it was going so fast, basically, they are people that have turned the magical dust in the kind of world that kind of poisoned everyone and killed everyone. And basically, they release people, and then there's these ancient ruins or something like that, and that probably has the answers to what the poison dust was and what killed everyone. Oh, so this is more cutscene. Jesus Christ.
We live in this world we don't understand, with people without memories wandering around.
I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward again. So if you want to see it, you can pause the video every once in a while. But that's a thing. I apologize if you don't enjoy that. We'll be back.
This place is like the lost and found counter at a catastrophe discount store.
I'm keeping that in.
So, we're lost sheep with no memory. Just like you.
All right, flashback. Let's say they were like, hey, we have no memories, but everyone shares the same image of the same ancient ruin. So basically, we want you to join us in figuring out what this vision is about. Also, we know this other guy's name. His name is Edgar. And now we're getting apparently our name. It seems you don't recall your name. Here are some options. Based on the location where you two were found, we'll just call you Alpha. Oh, man, I thought we got to input our name. That's why I started going again. I was like, hey, I'm going to get to my name. And I was like, eh. I'm just like disappointed. Anyways, it seems we're all things again. It also means the unknown. Sure. I know. From now on, I'll call you Alpha. Actually, I think I could have just inputted my own name right there if I would have said no. Dang it. First things first, go meet Meister, the combat instructor. He's waiting for you two at the battle terminal. All right, sweet. So now we actually get gameplay, right? Oh my god, this 30 FPS is going to kill me. Oh my god, and the camera is so hard to control as well. It's inverted. Whoa, my name is Kajikawa. The meaning of the name? It just sounded right. After all, we don't know your real names anyways. Cool. I didn't realize this game was going to be like JRPG status of like, we're going to give you a bunch of explanations. Names are only the identification. My name is 03. Pretty simple, huh? Sweet. My code name in laser tag was 44. That's really all I got for that story. I wrecked people, and then they wrecked me, and it was sad. I almost won one time. I got in 3rd place, but, you know, basically the big child daddy of everyone was like, I'm gonna just, like, go around and murder a bunch of little small kids by shooting them with lasers over and over again because they can't move, and they, like, get confused. Anyways, I am Arthur. I'm named after a hero, but I'm no hero. I'm just a security guard. What? The battle terminal is straight, then left. Sweet. Straight, then left. Camera turned. Now I'm lost. Wait. Straight then left. Wait, so does it mean up there, or do I gotta go back there? There is a map, but I don't know how to read the map. Also, this person is in some getup. They're a main character. You and I, we have the same vibe. A raw vibe, like we've been branded. The battle terminal? It's on the other side. Okay, thanks, lady. You helped me. I don't know why I tried to give her a seductive voice. It doesn't really work that way. Also, this game, like, I don't know if it's appealing or not because I literally haven't really played it. I've been sitting here watching cutscenes for the last 30 minutes. And so now I'm lost because it said the other side. Okay, that stairway's closed off. Am I supposed to go down there or am I supposed to go this way? I'm going to explore this way. Apparently, there's a lot of exploration. But this guy's here. Edgar, I don't want to. But until we understand the situation, there's no other choice but to help. You should do the same. We can keep each other company and pass the time. He has a really short face. Like, it reminds me of those old animes that are, like, really, like, sort of terrible in animation, but at the same time nostalgic. So, you are the two who vowed to the cylinders. Oh, I accidentally pushed a button. First, talk to Master. He's over there. Okay, cool. Wait, over there? Now I'm lost. Oh, up there, over there. The 30 FPS is really screwing with my eyes. That might actually just completely turn me off the game. Oh, it's you. What did I say true? Everybody have a look. I am Meister, the Vision's combat instructor. I will accompany you in the service until... Okay, cool. Can we just, like, actually play the game now? This is one thing I have problems with a lot of these, like, sort of story-based games. This is the battle terminal. The next... Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Missions. Cool. We're gonna go talk to him. Come on, loading screen. Come on, cutscene. Let's go. These older games, like, they always had the problem of, like, we're just gonna, like, sit here and give you a bunch of exposition. And was I supposed to take this guy? Yeah, I'm supposed to talk to this guy. Now he's got the area and take care of the surface. Let's see right now. Oh, there's a mission right here. Cool. Select mission. Oh, God, this looks super retro. Let's go for it. Cool. To the surface. Yeah. Partner has already been selected for this mission. Wait, what? Confirm. Yes. Gameplay? Gameplay now. Yes. Windmeister's approval. Okay, finally, we actually get gameplay. I still don't even know how this game plays, and we're like, what, like 10 minutes into the video? How do you like being on the surface again? Look around. Use the right thumbstick. Whoa! Can I, like... Okay, so there was an option. I can't actually open any menus right now. There we go. So I guess I just have to go through this stuff. So the flashing number on the lower right corner is the enemy level, called Aura. Each skill requires a certain amount of Aura to use. Okay, the number below your Aura number is your level, which reflects the number of Aura particles you picked up. Okay, you lose some Aura when you use a skill, but it regenerates up to this level over time. Some attacks are best avoided. Wait, it's actually talking to me.
Click the left thumbstick to jump. Show Meister your jump.
Oh. Okay. I didn't realize it was talking to me. I could read much faster than she could talk, though. Here's how to use skills. What's the noise? An enemy. To locate the enemy, pull the right trigger and use this to lock onto the enemy target. Sweet. Remoto. You have successfully locked onto the enemy. Diamoto. You cannot move the camera while you are locked onto an enemy. To deactivate your target lock, pull the right trigger again. Okay. I know it's your first time out, but it's time for you to join me. See that red capsule floating? Yes. Okay, cool. That contains an attack skill. Go over there and get it. Now draw the unite and grab the skill and get it to me. Okay, use the left stick to move the skill capsule. Sweet. Is there... Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and look at the options real quick. So, vibrations, target... Well, I don't really need the mouse stuff. This is far? This is camera distance far? Also, we're going to slow down the camera, which is something I would never do except for the fact that this game is running at 30 FPS and therefore it is unresponsive as hell. Stanich will capture the view the panel information of the skill. When the information panel appears, press any button to assign the skill to that bar. Cool. Let's go on my X button. You have captured Bullet of Fire. Attack the Yamato with the Bullet of Fire and use the aura. It takes time to use it. Bullet of Fire is a medium range attack and is accurate when the target ratio is yellow. Cool. Right trigger to lock on. And boom. 2 damage. 2 damage. Can I repeat that? 2 damage. Attention, I am out. Oh, okay, so I get what the tactical comes into play. So, oh, now he's too close to me. Does he actually attack me or am I just like invincible right now? I think I'm just invincible at the moment. So I see where the tactical elements come into play. They call it a tactical action game. And so basically I think that what they're gonna go kind of do is that you're supposed to like figure out what moves and stuff that you want and try and like do a tactical kind of gameplay based on the skills that you're able to pick up in the battlefield. So positioning is probably going to be fairly important. Just as I thought, too, shows his ability to everyone else to prepare for your next mission. Can I just like head to the next mission by talking to this guy? Oh, there's the gate that allows you to go to the da-da-da-da. Okay, select mission. Highway. Yes. Confirm. Cool. Cool. Yep. I'm sorry, it's probably not entertaining whatsoever. It's just me skimming through a bunch of menus. This is like one of the major problems with older games. It's like one of the reasons why older games don't normally hold up. I'm sure this looks like super fantastic to people who played the original and super nostalgic, but I never played it. And so now I'm just seeing a bunch of problems with it. And I'm like, all right, locked on. Now you successfully locked on. Yes, I know how to lock on. Time for some real world battle skills. First, try out a different range of skills. Then you can use more skills. First, capture the skill. Then get the blue capsule. Yeah, so we got a green one, more accurate with the tag was rid of. Let's put it to the X button. And the blue one, when you capture a skill, the button that already has a skill assigned to it, a new skill will overwrite the previous one. Be careful to overwrite your skills. If you do, you may not live long enough to get them back. The barrier is a defective skill. Let's put it on Y. Then we also get an orange attack. So it can only be used once. Man, we're gonna Vulcan slash that guy. Laser! Pew! So it does auto lock, and so it's not like you're constantly aiming and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna find the frame rate like going to affect the gameplay too much. I mean, it's annoying. Like, it's super, super annoying. Also, I don't know, are we able to, like, it's probably going to do one of those things like the old Final Fantasy games, like, let's say Crisis Core, for example, to where when you're locked onto a target, it's probably going to have it so that you move on to other sort of characters and stuff like that by just flicking the stick. Also, I cut him up. He also broke part of the ground. Man, he was a little heavy guy. You're better than I thought. I think you're ready for the next one. Let's head back. Okay, cool. Oh my god, this has so much just downtime. I get it. Can we just like actually have gameplay? This is one thing that like game design about the 360 era. Wait, is that the new one? Or is that, no, that's the original one. This is where I want to go. I can't even talk. Whatever. Cool. Let's go. Close proximity battles. Let's go. But yeah, that's one thing that, like, about 2006, 2007, they started doing this whole thing during the entire exposition at the beginning of the game. What they started doing is splitting these up and actually had combat in between. And a lot of JRPGs haven't really done a good job with it lately. But for the most part, they've actually tried at least. So flash barrier is like a block, right? Yeah, so it seems like if we're actually under attack, we can just like flick that up as a shield sort of thing. I like the idea. Oops. Oh, this guy's running away. I'm gonna catch you. Also, I used my one-time movement thing, apparently. Lock on! Kill you! I think, right? That's what I'm doing. Oh, now I'm out of abilities. Wait, what am I supposed to do when I'm out of abilities? Do I just run? Do I just run into, like, a corner and hide? And scream like a little girl? Because now I have nothing, and I took damage. Well, shite. Maybe I should have read. That would have been smart. So I'm assuming... like, the entire idea is that we're supposed to run around and find magic, because was that literally just like two. Do they just respawn? Oh, they respawn. Okay. I was like, this is gonna be very upsetting if we can't like actually do anything. There we go. Now put that on A. Nyar! Oh, he didn't actually attack me. That's lame. Okay. I'm not very good at this game, as you can probably tell. Is that like a good guy? I guess that's a good guy. So I probably don't want to kill the good guy. I mean, I'm going to assume, just off of video game logic, you know, blue is normally your ally, while red is generally the enemy. Although some games like to break that. They're like, I don't care. We're going to break that little aspect. I probably should have read what that ability does. Are we able to, like, pause or anything and actually look at what our abilities do at all? Because I'm kind of like, I'm confused now. Because now I'm like, all right, what am I supposed to be doing? That was just me being an idiot. But now I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing in this sort of aspect? Where are the things? I guess the things are always spawning here? Yeah, I'm just ultimately confused. Guess it's not grabbing me all that much. There we go. I can lock on through walls. Apparently he is an enemy. Or at least I'm able to target onto him. I dealt 7 damage. So that's a thing. Am I missing something? Can I, like, click give up? You lose and you sure you want to leave. Okay. Let's go ahead and retry that. Did it, like... It says win the battle. Does it give us any info? In the close quarters, close range attacks are very effective, but they can also damage any allies in range. Let's try to defeat this enemy without damaging me. Oh. Okay, so I was technically right. Blue is ally, hopefully. Unless this game does that whole thing to where, you know, blue isn't the ally. Or is blue the enemy? Oh, I think blue is the enemy. Oh, so this is one of those games to where it's going to do it backwards. That's fine. Now I'm out of abilities. I think. Or am I wrong? Am I completely wrong? I could be wrong. I could be just, like, completely wrong and not really understanding what's going on, which is perfectly possible. Man, this is a terrible video. I'm sorry. No, it locks onto him when I go to attack. Like, I can't switch targets or anything, so I assume I'm supposed to attack this guy. Oh, ouch. I think I hurt myself by blowing things up. Oops. No, he is, like, the friendly, isn't he? Because he just shot me with a fireball. Or was that just, like, friendly fire and he's just a jerk? That's perfectly possible. I think he's just a jerk. That would make sense. Hold on, don't attack me. I need to, like, go grab abilities. Add pierce effect. It doesn't say, like, I could only use one on the ability, I don't think. Or am I just reading it wrong? Oh, I'm supposed to hit him 3 times. I can see up in the top right, I think? Maybe? I don't know, we're gonna find out right now. That's good. Mastering close range attacks will help your strategy. Okay. Blue is bad in this game. Good to know. You've attained a memory box. There was actually a lot of older, like, JRPGs that would do that, by the way. Is there a save button? Probably not. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hey, there's a guy over here. Let's go ahead and talk to him. You look like a brute. Me? I'm Cuff Button. I don't know why that giggles me. It was the document that the Vision found. I wonder what it means. Cuff Button. Alright, I'm sure the game's gonna have a lot of weird sort of missions like that. I'll give you 2 commercials and give more missions, close proximity. Cool. Am I just supposed to talk to this guy again? Is there just another mission for me to go to? Nope, I think I'm done. Or am I supposed to, like, re-go to these areas? Maybe I'm supposed to re-go to these areas? Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to re-go to the area. Okay, I wasn't 100% clear on that one, but that's fine. So we'll just go back to it. So far, it's not... I think the nostalgia sort of thing, to where it's like, this is an old game. Haha, I remember the days where they were like this. Like, that's the only thing holding me here. Everything else, I'm kind of like, yeah, alright. The enemy here is a powerful skill using barrier. Use your defensive warrior, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Sweet, now we get barriers, so now we're learning about counterattacks. It would have been nice if it would just thrown us into a combat situation and then given all this stuff very, very quickly. Because that's what a lot of newer games do. And it's just so super nice because you don't have to spend all this extra time doing nothing. Oops, I failed. About face. Can I, like, read on my abilities anywhere? No, I forget that we have a jump button. I like to just jump around on these types of games. Oh, sweet. All right. I want that one. I like the about face one. I missed. That's fine. What does wall do? Shoot at me. Shoot at me, I dare you. Shoot at me. Oh, I... Try it again. Try it again, I wasn't watching. Does the barrier actually reflect them as well? Whoop! Okay, so I just blocked it. Flash barrier. Ba-doo! No, it just blocks it. So it doesn't actually counterattack. So I'm curious, like, when we actually get into the actual game, because I do want to actually, like, get into a proper mission and not, like, a tutorial. I want the about face. There we go. B button, come on, attack me. Do it. Do it now. I screwed that up. I died. let's retry that. I like how he's like all fainted. He's like, I can't believe this. I have failed in my training to train others. It's game over. Use your defensive skills. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. What am I supposed to be doing? All right, so now this guy's gonna shoot at me, and I'm not gonna miss the button. I said I wasn't gonna miss the button. That's fine. I honestly think I could have also renamed myself, but that's a thing I didn't do. So whatever. What is that top button thing? Like, I'm super confused on what that is supposed to be. Wall? Oops. I messed that up. That's fine. Bullet of fire. Can I just, like, shoot a bunch of fireballs at him because, like, we're just supposed to win the fight, and that's fine? I should probably save enough abilities to actually, like, counterattack, because that would be a good idea. Because I don't think we're going to be able to dodge much. I think. Whoops. I'm terrible at this. I am, like, absolutely terrible at this. Got it. It's one of these about face? No. We'll use wall. That's fine. But I should probably save up enough ability power just so I can, like, counterattack. Seems like that went fine. That's fine. Sweet. So yeah, we're probably not going to be able to dodge much in this game because basically everything is, like, auto-lock. Which I'm not 100% fan of. I like more action-oriented games, but it makes sense, for especially back in the Xbox days. Is there just another mission we're supposed to do? Qualification. Fire Afghan Hunter. So I guess each area, as you progress, they'll get like more and more areas. And so it's not like each area is a different mission. It's more like each area will have different missions on it, which is some sort of classic thing. A lot of old games used to do that. 2 enemies are in the palace. Sweet. And I obviously already get a selected partner. I would like to be able to select my partner because I have a feeling it has some like JRPG elements to where you get different party members and stuff like that. You probably learn about them. I'm sure Sexy Chick earlier was about one of those. I'm sure. I'm not drawn by this. I've got to say. First, locate the enemy. Hit the right trigger. Cool. Know where he's at. Now, you've successfully locked on the enemy. Now locate the second enemy. Hold the left trigger. Okay, so left trigger switches. Okay, got it. Let me move, please. You successfully locked on the enemy. Scotto. Okay. So, yeah, as I was saying, like, I'm not drawn by this all that much, I will say. Like, so far, it's just kind of meh. Knock down or flashing enemies don't take damage. So basically, they do have invincibility frames. Good to know. Would have been nice to have been notified without that. But at the same time, I would have liked that to be... Like, let's see, this one where it's like attention and stuff like that. I would have loved it if this game would have done more of a tutorial. Now, I know this is moot. This is a HD re-release or whatever. But at the same time, it would have been nice if it would have had the design elements to have been like, hey, by the way... This is how the game works while you're in, like, an actual meaningful fight. Not like this tutorial stuff to where it's like, this is a tutorial. It's going to take you 40 minutes to get through, which is not something I enjoy doing, I've got to say. And it definitely shows some flaws within this format because basically I'm at 20 minutes and I'm like, I don't necessarily want to end because if I end, there's going to be a lot of details that we're obviously going to miss because this isn't going to be representative of the entire game. It's going to just represent the tutorial, which is so far definitely not grabbing me. But at the same time, this is a series based off of like first, 15 to 20 minutes. And basically at this point in the time, I'm not drawn by it. So, yeah, I don't know. I might come back to this one. I'm not sure. Fire Gehenna looks like some kind of cool guy. Sure, let's do this one. Then I'll see if this is the end of the tutorial stuff. Then I'll go a little bit farther and see how it's going. This is going to be a little bit longer of a video. I apologize for that. But hey, we're giving it a first look. And I kind of want to see if this game has anything to go for. Because I can see the combat stuff. So less defense, useless against it. And you'll less health each time you use the skill. Survive and you'll have a chance to fight back. Okay, cool. So I can see why this was a cult classic. Because its combat mechanics are... Oops. Its combat mechanics are kind of interesting. And so that's obviously one thing that's going to be a huge, huge plus, especially on older games, because a lot of older games, the story was so-so on a lot of these older games. But at the same time, it is one of those situations to where a lot of the older games were also really, really cool mechanically. And it's a lot of type of mechanics that we don't necessarily see. Like, I could see this type of mechanic working really well on, like, the mobile era of style of games and stuff like that. And so I think I'm supposed to be like counterattacking and then attacking. It's trying to teach me the mechanics of that sort of stuff. Oh, about face does not work on melee attacks. Good to know. Let's retry that. But yeah, I can see this working on like any sort of platform with a basic control functionality, just because you don't have to like do precision aiming and stuff like that. And that's something that was actually fairly common on like the, you know, PS2, GameCube, Xbox. Oh, wrong button. That's fine. Wall? Nope. Okay, so basically we have to like time our attacks very strategically, and that's what it meant by an action strategic game. So it's more about timing and less about actual sort of kind of combat gameplay and stuff like that. So you're not going to be like running through. I pushed the wrong button again and it replaced my other skill. I need a good skill to use back on you. There we go. Oh my god, did I win? I won. Notice how you need powerful defense skills against powerful attack skills? Cool. I learned things. I'm also getting... Apparently I got an achievement. This game has achievements. Good to know. It is available on Xbox One, by the way, if you're interested. So is this like... Is this it? I'm just going to wander around for a bit. Actually, no. I said if that was the end of the tutorial, I'd do an actual mission. There are no more missions. Okay. So I think we're good. Now we talk to this guy. You pass the preliminary. Basic mission provided. Alone, help out in chunking the missions. Chunky on the main floor. It's located between headquarters, where leader is here. Battle terminal is wondering about the area. Cool. Can I just like go on a free mission and actually like do some combat stuff? Nope, it's gonna force me to go talk to another NPC. That's fine, because if I was actually into this, like not doing it video-wise, I'd probably be totally for that and be like, I'm gonna go learn about the world. Because the world, like, I like post-apocalyptic worlds. I think they're very, very interesting, but at the same time, if we're like sitting here doing this sort of stuff, I'm kind of bored. So, you have your credentials? Getting joyous? Oh, yeah, I guess that is joyous over something like that. I can see you're going to have... Something's going to happen. Whatever. I can't read today. That's fine. We're at 24 minutes, or at least on my timer we are, which is how much time I've actually given the game. So it's actually about 30 minutes now for the video, except for the fast forward section, which is probably going to be about 5 minutes, which is going to make it 35. This is the longest checking out video I've done. Setting can be changed using the machine. There are 2 ways to lock on. Change the setting and try it out. Terminal. Cool. Yeah, so there is a lock on, which is basically hold down or toggle. I think toggle definitely works. So you have credentials. Oh, so these are the guys just kind of like blocking our path if we don't have the area unlocked. Ooh, kind of want to go over there. Anyways, the aesthetic almost reminds me of, Beyond Good and Evil a little bit. When you got your credentials, you can unlock the dice, security guards, and one of the league privileges on a bit envious. Cool. Sweet. So now I'm supposed to go to the main floor, which is the Visions EQ. I think I wasn't 100% paying attention. I'm kind of bored at this point, if you haven't realized. And so I'm just kind of like going through things and just doing whatever I want. So there we go. So you're certified. Oh, well, the memory box finding you surface. Use the machine here to unlock its contents. To appear as the other things, you might want to try it out sometime. Cool. Am I able to climb up there? There we go. The memory box. This is what it was giving us notifications about. Simulator, play data, mission results, memory box. Oh. This gives us little messages and stuff like that. And then this also allows us to access the options, which has... This game actually has a fair amount of options for an HD release. Gives us a bunch of missions. Simulator. Battle simulator. So this basically allows us to replay battles. Cool. Gonna go ahead and just leave that alone. Is there any sort of gear system in this game? I would like it if I could like enter into battles with like gear and stuff like that and then have it so it's like I always have this ability, because I'd love that face option. Chunky! I see you're an alpha, and apparently my name comes from a can of soda that I found. Alright, go ahead and patrol. Chunky soda sounds terrible. Cool, apparently you just gave me a mission. I'm fine with that. Let's go. Win Chunky's approval. Is that all I'm doing? Is just like making everyone impressed with me? I'm just walking around like I'm cool, and I'm gonna make you like me. Now, let's see what you've got, Alpha. My favorite, right? This guy looks exactly the same. So apparently, I've got to win his approval by... Do I gotta kill him? No, I don't gotta kill him. I gotta kill this thing, which is an Anthro, which I assume is their general-based enemy. And so it's like, oh, we need an enemy for this area? Let's just go ahead and throw in an Anthro that's gonna run around in circles and stuff like that. AI is not that complex, I can find out. I think multiplayer might actually be really, really cool, which I might try, but at the same time has microtransactions, which makes me completely uninterested. So, yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna end this here because I'm, quite frankly, bored. So, yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for hopefully better content than this one. Wall of Fire. Ooh, I like that. I hate the fact that every time I try to use a laser, it basically just goes into a wall. And oops, I hit an ally. I do like the friendly fire. This game has some interesting ideas. I like some of the ideas this game has. That said, I'm not 100% entertained by it so far. It is a lot of running around, kind of just like whatever and stuff like that. And I don't know. I think I'd like a more action-based game. But at the same time, it might be worth a more in-depth look. This seems like one of those games that it might get better the more time you input into it, because a lot of like these older sort of niche games were like that. Like, let's say Overlord, for example. Overlord, I freaking love Overlord 1, 2. Like, they are just amazing games. But when you start them out, they sort of feel cheesy because they're like the B-class game, and they feel sort of rushed in a lot of aspects, and they're not really engaging at the beginning. But then once you actually get into it, you start learning about all the advanced mechanics, and they introduce new minions and stuff like that, and it ends up being really, really crazy. Also, I realize I'm like just dodging abilities rather than using defensive skills, which is probably not the best way to do it. I should probably try like reflecting it, or I should go over and check if I can get new abilities, because these ones aren't doing a lot of damage. I don't know. Maybe I just suck at the game. I mean, that's perfectly possible as well. Can I unlock so I can see wall? And I want about face. There we go. Whoop. Oh, I could have pushed about face there. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, leave your comments below. If you've ended up playing this game and you know it gets more interesting, definitely let me know about it, because, yeah, I mean, I could see it. I see it potential. And I'm like, all right, there's a reason why they wanted to re-release this one, and there's a reason why people were excited for the re-release. But at the same time, I never played it, and so I don't have that sort of nostalgic for it, and so I don't know if it's just the nostalgia that people are excited for, or whether the game actually has a lot of great merits. Now, I already like the world and everything like that they're building. I like the aesthetic, even though it's sort of that retro sort of, we've got mixed proportions because we're terrible at proportions sort of thing going on. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say it's bad or anything, because it's not bad. It's just that it's super boring so far. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But obviously, leave your comments below. That's what the series is about. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to go like play an action game or something like that, just so I can get that out of my system and just beat up some guys. Is there an action game? Just going to ask a question here. Is there an action game that you play as a punk-style grunge or grunge punker, which was like really popular in the early/mid 90s? Is there any games where you play like a beat 'em up with that style of character? Because I have not found one in a really long time. I found a bunch of fighting games that are like that, but I was looking for that style of game, and I'm like, they don't really have any of those that were like good anyways. There's a lot of terrible ones. Anyways, that's an off comment. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hey.